Hi guys! Zena here again, playing Doki Doki Literature Club. And, well, from the last game, the last premiere, well, something really bad happened. If you played Doki Doki Literature Club, you probably already know. But to those who haven't, go check out the last premiere and you'll know. But if you're under the age of 13, or if you're easily disturbed, or if you have, it is categorized as psychological horror. So if you're easily disturbed, or if you're easily scared, or if you're under the age of 13, please don't watch it. Because this is getting, yeah. So, I guess let's just start? I'm seriously scared of Monica right now. Okay, let's just start. Huh? Oh, because Sayori isn't there. So there's no... Sayori isn't there, so there's no text of Sayori anymore. It's all just weird letters. Jumbled weird letters. Oh, and don't mind the background noise. Again, I don't have a good mic. That girl is whoever... Oh, Sayori isn't there. You have no friend anymore. Not making today, which kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. Sayori isn't there! And she's going to chase me out. I always feel better off, however, I just sat. Oh no! Ordinary? Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Monica removes Sayori's file. Wait. If I go here, and then characters. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sayori's file isn't here anymore. It's just Monica, Natsuki, and Yuri. Whoa, no. Something like that. So the story changed. Oh no. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Monica, the school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Monica erased Sayori. I'm sure of it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs, there really aren't any that interest in me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Zena? Like, Monica completely erased Sayori. That's scary. That's scary. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but you're in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Smart? Really smart, actually. Basically completely out of my league, so having her smile at me so genuinely feels... What did you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that, I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
Monica said this exact line. I guess she kept some lines, but anything that has to do with Sayori, she removed.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
That was unexpected. Why did that happen? That was so unexpected. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Hey Zena, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Awesome! You're really sweet, Zena. You know that?
It's nothing really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
What does that mean, Monica?
Huh.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Oh, I remember that being Sayori. No! Being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica's full of energy. Swings open the classroom door.
I'm back! And I brought a guest with me! Stop the unexpected glitches! Oh!
I haven't watched any, as I've said, I haven't watched any Doki Doki Literature Club streams, so I don't know what to expect, except the girls, ano. So the unexpected glitches really scare me. I guess.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki.
But anyway, welcome to the club, Zena.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. I should have said girlfriend. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
Yuri's the vice president now? Well, I guess since Sayori isn't here anymore. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki.
It's not Natsuki and Sayori anymore.
Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So I ran into Zena in a classroom and she decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget, but I just happened to run into him.
Her. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Zena?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, you didn't really plan on coming. I know you didn't really plan on coming here. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Just such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. She returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Zena, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, rather quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, which is obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your It suits your personality, but Monica said the first time that she didn't expect that from Yuri. Huh. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well,
Natsuki's eyes start.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have that writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Well, hey! I just got an idea! How about this? Mark. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, We'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Sina? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we reached I've left the club. I never said I'd join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and if I lose my chain of thought, I'll take this check the dice. But I'm sorry, I thought. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Zena. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... I'm defenseless against... That's why you saw you. Am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel sorry for the situation, as I seem pretty relaxed. So I find a voice. This is beautiful. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Your girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Zena? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed.
Zena, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Don't kill anyone. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Zena, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really? I already feel it welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girl secret place of the teeth. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. I've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Can you hear me? I voice you, Monica. Well, I don't, like, I voice you while playing this game. I voice all the girls. So I don't know what you mean by can you hear me? Do you have a voice? Like, I can't hear you. Oh no! Sayuri isn't here anymore. Well, I guess I'll just... Okay, fine. Why? Because I'm trying to get it, like... Okay, this one. Ribbon. Socks. Sweet. Daisy. Kawaii. Milk. Kitty. Clumsy. Wait, Clumsy was Sayori. Oh no, play. Fluffy. Hi again, Zena. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. Um, I still get scared with those, unexpected glitches. Okay, thanks for keeping your promise, Zena. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh. Why do I get scared? I mean, I guess it's understandable that I get scared, but like, I should be accustomed to the glitches now. Ah!
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Oh my god. Monica, go back. Go back. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Or is it Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in the club room? Maybe that's it. Monica, go back a little bit.
Me?
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Oh wait, no, it was
Manga's literature.
Swiftly defeated. Natsuki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Zena. You make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like I said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Oh, wait, I didn't mean it like that. Why? The screen's tilted now. Well, I think the screen's tilted now, a little bit. What? And Yuri's definitely closer. What did Monica do? If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? Yeah, it's definitely tilted. I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book and I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read, and we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out the book despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this. We never read the book she recommended at the first part. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, yeah, it was definitely tilted. Now that everyone's settled, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for just catch the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. She seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks in that only makes her hide her face deeper. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I'm rather this read her. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Uh-huh. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you may have a hard time putting it down.
It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, is it tilting again? The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking iceberg. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? How is that relatable? What are you doing, Yuri? You said it was relatable. You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Zena? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. So replace it on the outside, seems to be gone. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Yuri, are you okay? And suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts... Can I see that in history? No, I missed it. No. I want to read that. What I got from that is my whole body, and then maybe something evil, something like that, and then switch to this. Ugh. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the scene. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Oh, alright. Start the prologue. I assume reading in company is to read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but to feel somewhat comforting. Raising the corner of my eye, I realize she's not actually looking at her. Glance over. It looks like she's here for my place. Sorry. I was just bathing in something. I read bathing. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I suppose so. Closes her own. It feels like my left arm is in the way. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Takes her left arm and holds her left side between her thumb and forefinger. I didn't say it was right. That way I turn the page and realize it after. But in holding it like this, we're closer together. It's not kind of distracting me. As if I can feel and she's in the corner. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I don't know how. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Continue reading. Ask me if I'm ready. Instead, she finished. So I turned. Continued the first chapter. Even so, turning each page almost for a second. Because I'm letting the over said it to catch a second. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me a little bit. Eh? No, no, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? It's just thinking the way she second guesses things. She says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. Red speck. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Eh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. I practically rushes out of it. What on earth is that about?
Xena? Did something happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I feel like... Okay, I know Monica's the perpetrator of the whole thing. That kind of... I don't know. So, I feel like Monica's saying, so you don't know anything. Meaning... So you don't know anything. Good. I can keep this a secret as long as I like.
Monica's creeping me out. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. For I left in the book, then I stood back. Show my poem first. Monica. Start with Monica. Yes, you see. I'm putting it off.
Hi, Xena. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Xena. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. My poem.
Great job, Xena. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you need.
Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Or hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer think. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? Sound of frantic snarling playing tricks on the ears, closing in on me. The air breathes. I panicked. It's right there. He's right there. So on my fears, I brandished my...
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, so it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. A specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. You keep your pen in the same spot for big dark puddle, so just fill your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. You already said that. Thanks for listening.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. Like, I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to hear over the last comment. I don't care. Oh, there's not to be here. Who should I show? It's a point. Isolated. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Cover her whole face. She's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Well, I know that. I just meant, yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit together. The end result is that both the style and the expression are weakened. When she refines her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor tonally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learn, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the gives you value. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure yours or too nuts. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature? I read this art. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I guess I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about the ghost at all, Xena. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and something. I skipped it. And experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Xena. Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. There's no more chef relax. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even though there's no one to stand up there. After all, I sigh. Oh! I guess that's what I ended getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. And usually, showing their respective reasons. Natsuki frown in frustration, you know.
What's this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
With one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I'd probably ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Xena did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Xena liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. So he said,
oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just... Maybe you're just jealous that Xena appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who, magically grew a size bigger as soon as Xena started showing up.
Natsuki,
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you.
I don't know how. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bit,
It's getting darker and darker. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. The music. Oh gosh.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know?
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Whoa! Be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What's wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Xena hear everything you really think. I'm sure she'll be head over heels for you after this.
Xena, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
I can't save. This is creeping me out. Oh my gosh. Oh! Hi, Monica. Hi, Monica. Hi, Monica.
Hey Xena. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay?
Hi, Monica. Hi, Monica.
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right?
Hi, Monica.
I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I'm not. You might have said to Natsuki, or did. Xena, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want.
She wants to say something. Or she can say it. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Xena. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I really don't have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understand. And uh, uh, I have nothing to say. I'm getting seriously scared right now. Oh my gosh. I'm seriously getting scared. Like my heart's beating so fast. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. Uh, I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared. Ah. I'm covering my eyes. I'm glancing while covering my eyes. Oh my gosh. I'm so scared. Oh no. I gotta live record. I'm not. I wanna leave. I'm honestly covering my eyes. I'm so scared. I think the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Zena. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's squall still hangs in the air. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Masuke is reading manga at rest. Monica isn't here yet. Now Yuri takes a... About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me. Monica came over you. I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Whew. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time trying poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Gina, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a bit brighter with you around. And, sorry, what am I saying right now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either?
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but it can't help worrying a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on, so...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
Huh?
Jeez, whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening.
Monica is controlling.
You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But...
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. You're still on trial, though.
Hey!
Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time.
That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me credit more than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Aw, well, thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Xena. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Just not to bring. Besides, Natsuki's already run off and... Xena, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Right to the closet. I follow much. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Your hands with the water pitcher and also put this in an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk. Then I'll go get some water. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves the contours. Okay, goes off her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. You're here. Can we stop here? I feel like something's gonna happen the next premiere, so like I wanna stop here. Let me just save this. Oh no. Okay, so I saved a lot of stuff. Well, not a lot, but like I saved 7 or 8 stuff the last time, and then when it restarted, it all went away, which kind of creeps me out. Not gonna lie. Let's just save that there, and then yes, let's just save that there, and then we're gonna continue this the next premiere since it's already 59 minutes. So yeah, we're gonna continue this the next premiere that may come soon. So yeah, I guess look forward to that, and with that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh wait, I forgot to say, leave a like, subscribe, and comment if you like this content and if you want more. So yeah. Okay, see you guys next time. Well, next video. Bye.